Miamu kwa bama wa John Farmer Adom TV Nkwa Hia dwumade eso na ya memenda na de nyame ayeye wo se de aseda no ema no officer break kosise no nwotwe ebebo de fo wapom de ho ensem no ene de bro na enne no my health my MP ye ko cracking tumru na se one April ndc ne MPP April mrahye bedwa konwa no yebusa wo plans a wo de mo manfo ye ba no apomudin mu na ansa na no kura beba no your interview be a bit trying to edit free ho fasida my sponsors and aboafo ombo yechidom na bribia memenda nwumre no so yetena se na yede Nkwa Hia dwumade no ebro eye endpoint homeopathic clinic yedom say papa doctor sebra no ye free scanning e de amount o prostate no e wose yebo ho ban e ma no nye cancers and san watwumika ba ho ene ya wanya 40 years e kono bra na be check infections hama me show ko endpoint homeopathic clinic na yen show ma honya wodin frɛ no 0244 867068 0244 867068 page 1 salon fonso adaroman YMT kamadia mame Romeo collection a design me St Thomas Eye Hospital and na kwantu obi ani ho ti ufesa show ani ubo ho ban yiye yen ya wo surgery asumdue wo mu dia St Thomas Eye Hospital Coco Plus enkra no why exclusive ama wo mo no Oma started the no ye nya Coco Plus ne bi ne fa somoma enkra no mu ni di nyini ye kama wo ni nyima ku aboye chidom na yetimede Nkwa Hia ebro me di afia amankwa tamaklo me kwaba ne yedi nkomo yi Mame mo akwa babiem na menna sesa wo share Adom TV Nkwa Hia dwumade no na before enne ye bekoye topic no eso cracking tumru constituency my health my MP no me wo ma brofo kama bi enne o ma ba Nkwa Hia so nti enne wo hwe ade enne no brofo no an ye de bedi kan na e wo se ye di enkomo omo free LuccaHealth Medical Specialty Center wo East Legon na ye ba bedi enkomo briefly about health ya apomuden atnaye nti na je say ye apomuden ho ensem ya bia na ye bedi ho enkomo ye hwe ni mo say ye benya Dr. Tego wo ha gynecologist wo ha na ye nya no ye wo Dr. Janet na fe Dr. Alex and so wo ha Dr. Alex good evening.
Good evening.
Dr. Janet good evening.
Good evening.
And welcome to Adom TV Nkwa Hia.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Very pleased to be here.
You're welcome, sir. How is LuccaHealth Medical Specialty Center? How is it?
Well, let me introduce LuccaHealth. It's a new medical facility in East Legon, state-of-the-art surgical and medical center. We have various specialists within our facility, which includes general surgery and minimally invasive surgery, ANT, gynecologic surgery, also with a focus on minimally invasive procedures.
So both are surgeons?
Yes.
Well,
so then let's start from the surgeon side of the hospital. So can you tell us about your fields and what you do? Can you tell us?
Right. So I'm a general surgeon and a minimally invasive surgeon. Minimally invasive surgeon means that the technological advance brought us in the 21st century to the point when we are shifting from a very aggressive and large procedure which involves very big cuts and extensive stay in the hospital, prolonged post-operative period. We now don't really do all this major incision, whatever we operating on. So LuccaHealth focused on to perform surgery minimally invasive. We do keyhole surgery, for instance. If to talk about intra-abdominal surgery, if somebody has a problem with the gallbladder, which is very common in Western Africa, gallstones. So we don't make a big cut, we just make a tiny, tiny incision. And with this incision in the camera, we go inside the belly. On the big screen, we can visualize all anatomy, precisely dissect the structure and remove, as I mentioned, the gallbladder.
So if I understand you well, Like you don't do those surgery that you see a big cut and stuff like that. But yours is just a small hole that you create, then you do the surgery.
Yeah.
So let me
through the small hole, we insert the camera and special instruments. We call them graspers, and then under direct vision control, we operate on internal organs, whatever is involved in certain pathologies.
So, Dr. Janet, how is it done? Can you explain further so that those watching will understand? Is it a day or two, or how many hours for such surgery?
It depends always what kind of surgery you're talking about. I'm an ears, nose, and throat specialist, so I do different surgeries than Dr. Alex do. My focus is on the ears, on the nose, and on the throat. And for example, when I do surgeries for the nose, like nasal polyps, I don't even need to make a cut in the face. I just use the nostrils. And through the nostrils, I insert a small endoscope and also my instruments to perform the surgery through the nostrils without any cut from outside.
And you've done this for how long?
Oh, for more than 20 years now.
20 years?
Yes.
I see. And you've been in Ghana for how many years?
Oh, I just arrived in Ghana 3 weeks ago, so I'm really fresh here in Ghana.
Oh, I see.
But I worked before in different other countries.
Okay, so this method is different from other surgeries that we know.
So in ENT, we do this already a very long time, doing surgeries through the nostrils, either with the microscope or with the endoscope. And then we avoid having big cuts, for example, in the face, to remove tumors or to remove nasal polyps.
I see. This one, like we needed a practical example so that people will get to know and understand how you operate, because for me, I'm even scared that you won't cut, you won't get a big hole, but at the end of the day, you are able to do the things successfully.
Right.
Yeah.
And the most important thing, I'll give you just an example. On this week, Wednesday, we operated on one of our patients. The lady, she had a gallstone disease, the gallbladder stones, and we did surgery for her, and she was able to leave the facility on the same day. So that's the point, because our focus also to, once the procedure is minimally invasive, so less pain, less chances for infection, to develop infection. Literally, it's painless. We utilize the most modern techniques in post-operative pain management. So, and the lady,
so this one, are you now coming to do it, or you've done it already?
No, we've already been doing that.
Oh,
so it's not something
so
that
Ghana,
how
many have you done so far?
I also kind of knew. I arrived. Yeah, I arrived 2 weeks ago. And already we started performing this procedure. So it was a gallbladder. The lady went home same day. She was very happy. She came back for post-operative review. Basically, that's amazing when you do a major surgery utilizing all these technologies. And it's not only gallbladder. We literally anything in the abdomen can be operated minimally invasive. Bowel cancer, if there is a stomach problem, reflux disease, some liver condition, a lot.
It means can all conditions be treated with this new method?
So, and as I just mentioned, if we utilize this approach, then our patients, they're more happier because no pain, literally no pain. We can control certain things during the surgery because we can precisely identify anatomy, because we use a very advanced optics during this procedure. And generally, as I said, we live now in the 21st century.
True.
So we shifted from those old...
So is it like the normal surgery process that we do, or when you start there, then you go, or you have to do some processes before you start the operation?
We are very strict. We have certain protocols. For example, patient comes to see one of our specialists in the clinic, whether it is surgical case or gynecological case. So we do comprehensive consultation. We put the precise diagnosis. We have definitive diagnosis, and then normally we offer to our clients, okay, so now we know what's going on, what's wrong, and most important, how we can help with this issue. So, and then we thoroughly discuss the procedure. We explain everything, all aspects of the procedures, all side effects, all complications.
Okay. Does it have some?
Well, of course, anything in our lives has complications and side effects. But again, as I mentioned, with minimally invasive approach, the chances to develop infection or any other complication is significantly less than when we use the old techniques, open techniques.
Okay.
So then, once we discuss the procedure, there will be some scheduling process. So we give appointment for surgery. Then patient come early in the morning. We have a beautiful, wonderful team who receive them. So prepare them for surgery. We use general anesthetic for various procedures. So, and when it's done, the patient is going to be under observation for a certain period of time. But majority of our cases, majority of our patients, they go home same day.
Oh, I see. That's wonderful.
So, yeah,
so does this occur, or you do to everybody, old, young, like even kids? Let me come to Dr. Jeanette.
Yes, this can be done in
everybody.
For ENT, yes. So we can do this also for children. If it's necessary, then it can be also done for children or for anybody, yes.
Okay, and the same procedure?
Yes.
Okay.
Just with different instruments, smaller for children and larger for adults.
So then this one would be costly. It will be costly, or?
Look, this is a very interesting question. I like analogy, right? For example, if somebody has a house, right? You want house to be beautiful, you know. You want somebody comes to your place and enjoy the environment, and you may have a cup of tea, and you know, and you invest in your house, right? But the health, our health, is much more important than our, you know, than something material. Because if you doing good, if you're
yeah, continue, Doc.
If you are doing good, if you are healthy and happy, that means that you can achieve certain things. So, and when we talk about cost of what an individual can spend on their health, then I think that this point have to be paramount point, because once we're well and happy, everything goes differently. So in terms of if it's costly, of course we have done a lot of investment, but still it's affordable, I would say. It's affordable.
Thank you. Na yasai enya Dr. Bakonso ewaha Dr. Tegunso abekanyensa. Doc, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. I think you can tell us more about LuccaHealth Medical Specialty Center. Can you please brief us more about this health facility?
So LuccaHealth Medical Specialty Center is an ambulatory medical and surgical center located in East Legon. Multi-specialty in that we have different specialists. Obviously we have Dr. Berkshire, you've met already, ENT, and then general surgeon Dr. Rakovitz. I'm a general gynecologist and gynecologic surgeon, but we also have other specialists, a nephrologist and internist. We also have a urologist, and we have a cardiologist soon to join us as well. And basically, we are all housed at LuccaHealth all the time. We don't rotate to different facilities. And for the surgical specialties, we also do surgery, most of them being outpatient. So that also speaks to the ambulatory portion, in that most of the patients, when they have a procedure at LuccaHealth, is done in a way that's minimally invasive, and most of the time they can go home the same day to recover.
Oh, yeah, I think that one Dr. Les and Co have said it already. But can you speak to it?
I cannot.
So sorry. Okay. So as a gynae, can you please tell us, with this new technology of doing surgery, can you please explain something to pregnant women and our women?
So I will say I'm a gynecologist only. I don't deliver babies. But with regards to gynecology and ambulatory or minimally invasive surgery, there are many procedures that most women know about that can also be done in a minimally invasive way. And so when you think about things like fibroid surgery, myomectomy, where you remove the fibroids from the uterus and leave the uterus intact, or even hysterectomy, where you have to remove the uterus altogether for various reasons, or other surgeries, surgery for ovarian cysts, or surgery even to look inside the uterus where I don't even have to do any cut on the abdomen at all. All of those are procedures that can be done in a minimally invasive way. And again, the goal is to try and optimize safety, but also try and enhance the recovery for the patients who undergo those kind of procedures. And when you think about minimal access or keyhole surgery, is also referred to, endoscopy in general, it's not necessarily a new technology. It's actually been around for a very, very long time. But it's just that internationally, it's become the mainstay of treatment when it comes to surgical options because the outcomes tend to be better for the patients. You know, less pain, shorter recoveries, less risk of certain infections, et cetera. And so the goal at LuccaHealth is to try and make that more available for the people of Ghana and the diaspora.
So wonderful. So now, will you recommend LuccaHealth Medical Specialty Center to every Ghanaian?
Of course. I would, because what our goal is to try and just make quality care available to all Ghanaians. And we're trying to be here to add to that cause. There are many facilities here in Ghana already, and local Ghanaian physicians who are also already championing that cause. And so we're here to be very collaborative in that effort. So in the same way that Ghanaians will think of other medical facilities to go to get quality care, we want them to also think of LuccaHealth to that end also.
Can you tell us the location of LuccaHealth?
So we have two locations. Our main location is in East Legon on Maseru Street, M-A-S-E-R-U, and we're on the same campus with MDS Lancet Laboratories and Quest Medical Imaging. We're actually in the Quest Medical Imaging building on the second floor. And we have a secondary location as well at Acacia Medical Center.
And you work from Monday to?
Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Why not weekend?
At the present time, we just do outpatient services. We don't have emergency services available. So we just have Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
That's so wonderful. Our time is almost up. Can Doctor tell us something? Dr. Alex.
Well, it's a great pleasure to be tonight on this program to enhance people's awareness about their health, and we are of course welcome anybody who needs our help, who needs our opinion, who has certain problems, health problems, and we are always for you.
Thank you so much. Let me come to my doctor, ENT. Tell us something to our viewers, like when they come to LuccaHealth, the benefits.
You receive medical treatment of state-of-the-art. So we have, we are well equipped. We can make a proper diagnosis and treat our patients accordingly what they need, especially with minimal invasive treatment, so that we don't need a long admission, staying in the hospital, and that our patients are more fit after the surgery and can go for their life much more earlier.
Okay. Thank you so much. Do you also have something small to the viewers?
Basically just, especially in these COVID times, I know a lot of people have been concerned about coming to medical facilities to seek medical care, and as a result, some patients may put off some concerns that they have or defer treatments that they need. And I would encourage everyone to not do that. There are many ways to still deliver care that we employ at LuccaHealth, even in these COVID times, to not only be able to provide safe outpatient services in terms of consultations, but also surgical procedures. And so far, we've had many patients who have gone through with surgery with us who have been able to come out safely and recover totally and completely and return to their normal lives in a fast fashion. So I'd encourage everyone to still seek their medical care that they need.
Thank you so much for your time this evening. Entienne brofo e kan ye nyina tenten nyina na se enne ye wo kwan e fa so ye operation ye ntwa wo se fibroid ye ntwa wo kakra se bia wo problem wo throat no wa ya ye ne bibi kakra bi surgery kwan so a wo hu cuts at the end of the day ye operation nso wi a onkoda ho nche bia normally wo ma ye o so far no a day won so as ne ho asaye ne den a wo mo ekọ ebo no so emu ye o mo contact number eni tie bia wo ba bi na wo pe ene ba bia ye duro no ewiase no asesa operation ye be twa na cut da wonim no wase kakra no atwam nti yem frɛ 0544 120777 0544 120777 nene LuccaHealth Medical Specialty Center and customer you show say be a brofo nko na ebeka wa hantu fra be a brofo o katwi a de opeke course no betini nyina nti ma you show nkomo ye de na mabo ni nyina tofa de ama wo nti frɛ na unso wo sa surgery bi a so ya ko wo de working ne ko bisa question bi a wo okay a then na fe ya start nti e do mo besi ha ya kwaba my health my MP etwaso